Hello, and welcome to the next ReeVlog. Happy Easter. I'm in a vest. I love my tea over here. Un momento. Delicious. Yeah. I've said Happy Easter, time to go. No, that is a large reason for this vlog existing, but also, I don't think I fully explained all of the reasons why I cut my hair, and I don't probably remember them all. But one of them was cowbell halo. Wha-pow! It's probably terrible form. Wha-pow! Whatever. With my hair, it would either get caught or it'd be up and get in the way, and I wouldn't be able to do the motion properly. Now I can do it properly. Hi, yeah. Outside of that, that is the real reason why I did this vlog, was just to express that, as these vlogs are kind of like I don't really know, like I have no reason to tell anyone about this, but I want to tell someone, so I'm telling the internet. Yeah, outside of that, I am debating doing some actual videos again. Don't really have time to do them properly, like to do them well, just because, you know, it's not easy. And to do them well, I would need to improve my video editing and stuff, and all the video editing has to be done on the computer, etc. But if I can find some way to like gamify it, to add in the fitness element to it, so I'm not just sat here for hours and hours in a row, then that'll work out, because I'm still doing my coding and stuff for the game design, which obviously happens here at my desk, which does involve being sat down for long periods of time. I set an alarm for every hour and a quarter when I'm doing that, like a little timer. So when that dings, I'm like, right, cool. Pause whatever I'm doing. Currently, I've gone back to the course on Udemy that I was doing. Depending on how far through I am, I might finish that one, or I'll just put it back to the start and pause it, and then I've got a break. The break can last a variety of time, but sometimes I will set the same timer, hour and a quarter, for my off time, so I'm not sat for the same amount of time, but usually in that I'll do like housework and exercise. Works well. Don't think that'll work as well for the editing, because I need like a bit more flow with it. Similarly, when I'm actually finishing the course and making stuff for the game, I'll probably want to get like into the zone a little bit more. But regular breaks will still be good. It's just it'll be like, oh yeah, I'll finish this thing, take a break. Finish that thing, take a break. Or I've hit a wall, I need a break. So currently, the ideas that I've got are to do like a martial arts channel of some sort. Not me doing martial arts, but like information about martial arts, and then from there potentially going into like, here's me going to a martial arts class. My anxiety will like destroy me to like ask the instructor, hey, can I record the class to like do video? But also I might just be like, hey, can I do a private lesson that I'm going to record? If you don't want to be in it, it's fine, we can like blur you, crop you, whatever. But I want to show me going to that first lesson, learning a few bits and bobs, talking to someone who does the style, etc. Because that'd be cool. And there's not many like history of martial art things that pop up. I tried to get martial arts into the YouTube algorithm for me quite a lot, and it's just not popping off, you know. And that way I'll get to learn more about martial arts, which is cool. The only issue is regularity of uploads due to time constraints, and also, as I said, the whole sitting issue. I do have some alternatives. So I've got little bags under my bed, but I can go down onto like one knee, other foot up, so that one knee hip flexor is lengthened, the other one is still shortened, the same amount as it was before. And if I lean forwards, then it'll like stretch out the hip flexor on the leg that's straightened, and then I can alternate. But it's not very comfortable, so it kind of like takes me out a little bit. I've got a yoga mat. I could try putting that down here, see if that does anything, play around with it. But just an idea of mine, because my whiteboard, I've updated it since I think you last saw it. It's the year of foundation, which means I don't really want to start doing a lot of new things. But also, with learning towards my next, doing my Kung Fu, I've had to edit a couple videos, and I can do small edits on my phone, but to do proper edits, or to do it quicker, the computer is what I want to do. So, yeah, and when I was doing the biggest one I've done in a while, it still wasn't anything major. It was just cutting 2 sections of one video, putting them so they run together, one on top of the other, and then like adding a little bit of text at the end of one of them because it cuts out before the other one. And that was it. But I was like, I do actually miss this. So it's got me thinking, do I want to get back into it? Maybe. But who knows? It's just pottering around in my brain at the minute. And really I need to make sure to continue to mostly focus on my training for general health and well-being, but also towards Kung Fu, especially considering now I've got my blue belt and I'm going for my grey belt. Grey belt is physically demanding in some ways. I'm sure some of the kicks are also going to murder my hips, so I've got to do all of the hip opening exercises, bit of frog, tactical frog, bit of the old like abduction and adduction if I go to a gym, because a few of my friends have gym memberships and they've been like, hey, do you want to come with at some point? And I'll be like, yes. Yeah, so those things, and then I'm hoping to actually get some stuff done on my work days, because currently I've got my dailies and my app workouts that I will still do on my work days. Don't have app workouts on the Wednesday, but other than that, I try to get them all done. But I don't do any of my big workouts on the work days because they take too long. It's like 40 minutes or more. 40 minutes is to get through the whole thing once, but I want to do multiple sets ideally. So, really what I'm thinking is there's one of them that is just to failure drop sets for like ultra pump work. Maybe I could do that one on work days and be like, okay, day 1, do the one for my upper back. Day 2, do the one for my legs or glutes or whatever. And then that way on those 4 work days, I will do 3 workouts rather than 2. I have got into a really weird habit whilst driving, because I do a lot of driving for work, like 7-8 hours a night. With it, when I'm driving along, if I'm super focused, like I'm very awake and aware of my surroundings so that this won't distract me too much, I do like little hip thrust type things to work the abs and the glutes whilst I'm sat down. I think it is helpful. I really do feel the burn whilst I'm doing it, and yeah, if I've got the radio on, playing some good music, try and do it to the beat, whatever, who knows, maybe it's useful. But yeah, that's sort of to try and help prevent the badness of being sat for as long being quite so bad. And then yeah, my left shoulder's still playing up, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the trap or the rhomboid, or maybe it might even be like the scapula itself. Doesn't really matter though. because it is improving. So I just need to keep on what I'm doing to keep it improving. But yeah, so those are sort of my current plans. Main focus is health is wealth, and also helps towards Kung Fu. Though currently most of my Kung Fu training is pure technique work, trying to reverse engineer a form from a really grainy old video where part of it they're facing away from you so you can't see what their hands are doing properly. So I'm going to get that as close as I can to correct to show my instructor, and then it's going to be a case of getting all of the other stuff in a way that I can learn it, because I'm not going to be there for another 3 weeks, or 2.5 I suppose now maybe. Well, I'm going to miss another 3 sessions and then I'm there. So yeah, 3.5 weeks I'm not going to be there for. But I know that there's hand strikes and leg strikes. The hand strikes, mostly I can probably be like, okay, can you just send a picture of the hand position? Like, is it this? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it like, I don't know. And tell me what part of the hand you hit with, and then I can work out the rest of it from there. Which would be pretty cool, but I know that my instructor is very busy, so I might have to ask the other guy that he did his black belt with, be like, hey, can you send me this, because I know that he's very busy and I've already asked him for this, because I've asked him for a video of the other form that I need to know, because that way I can teach myself the other form as well, because I want to get through it as quickly as I can, because once I've learned everything, then it's just polishing. Most of the polishing I can do during my off weeks when I'm not going to be able to go because I'm working on the Wednesdays when we would usually train. And then that way, if I learn all of it sort of by the end of summer, then I polish it through winter, I can grade next spring, which is kind of the goal. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I think my washing that's currently in the machine is almost done, so I'm going to go. I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop. Have a lovely Easter Sunday, be you religious or not. I'll catch you cats.